Hi you guys, I got an email from a brand called Schmidt's Deodorant, and they wrote me and they said that they wanted to send me a couple deodorants to try out and to review them to let my viewers know and them know if I liked it or not. So they gave me this awesome package, and I really love the scent of this main one that I've been using, which I'm going to tell you guys about. But since they gave me so many, I figured I could give away. Instead of it just sitting in my bathroom, I figured I'd give it away to a viewer. So for now, it's going to be limited to the USA and Canada as far as shipping goes. As far as that goes, if you guys want to win this deodorant, all you have to do is comment below and say, hey, I want to be in the giveaway, and that's all you have to say really, and I'm just going to choose at random. So for now, that's all I'm going to say about that, and I'll tell you guys about the deodorant next. Before I get the video started, I'm going to say thank you to the Schmidt's deodorant brand / company for sending me this free deodorant and for letting me try it out for my viewers. And it's a great deodorant. It's different, I will tell you that. It is very different. I've never used deodorant that didn't have like a bar, like it wasn't an applicator, so it was a little different, took some getting used to, but I do love the Bergamot line. That's my favorite one. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed my review. So this deodorant is something that was fairly new to me. I will show you guys first the deodorants that I've been using off and on for a really long time, to show you how much of a contrast it is between trying this new deodorant that they sent me and then what I have used in the past and what I currently use. But something I've always used for a really long time is the Lush Vanilla Puff Powder. I did a detour from this for a very short amount of time. It was the Lush Coconut Deodorant, and there was a big issue that happened with that. Ashley had told me that deodorant, they weren't certifying it as vegan because there was a possibility that dairy could get into it. I ended up just not feeling comfortable with it. Screw it, I'm just going to use the Vanilla Puff Powder because that is vegan, which I can show you. The cool thing about this powder is you can put it on any area that you feel like it needs to soak up sweat and all that nastiness. But I usually just put it over deodorant because this stuff kind of dries up under your arms, and it has a really nice smell. It's like vanilla and coconut. I went to Warped Tour recently and I put this all over my body because it was outdoors. I live in Las Vegas, so it's super hot, and I was dying. So I literally was puffing this stuff out of this thing in front of everybody, putting it on my neck, putting it under my arms. I didn't give a damn. I was like, whatever, I'm not going to smell bad, and I just did it with no regret. But this stuff is a lifesaver as far as wanting to not have to worry about sweating and all that stuff. You're still going to sweat, obviously. It doesn't stop you from sweating, but it soaks up sweat and it smells good. So this honestly is a lifesaver for anybody who wants to use it. I stand by this product I'll stand by this product forever because it's so great, especially if you live in a hot climate, and even if you don't, if you live in a humid climate especially, this would be perfect. So this is something I love, and I will always use this. In fact, with the deodorant that the company sent me, I still put this over that deodorant just because I'm so used to doing it, because I don't know, I feel like it just works the best. This stuff's the best. I have to buy more too because I'm starting to run low. Honeybee Gardens, what is this? Deodorant powder. It's made with baking soda and cornstarch to absorb odor and wetness. Gentle floral scent, talc and aluminum free. So this is one of those natural deodorants. Most vegan and cruelty-free deodorants are more natural than Lady Speed Stick, for example. I only knew about this stuff because of Ashley. When she visited me last year, she used this stuff, and I had first tried it when she came here, so I really liked it. In comparison to Vanilla Puff Powder, I prefer Vanilla Puff Powder. I don't know, I just prefer vanilla over majority of scents out there. But this stuff does work really good, so if you're looking for a powder deodorant and you can't make it to Lush, or you want to use something that's a little cheaper, this stuff's awesome. I think I bought this stuff at Vitacost for about $4.99 or $3.99. It was on sale when I got it, so I know it was pretty affordable. It was cheaper than the Lush Vanilla Puff Powder. And this lasted a while. This thing's still full. Keep on sneezing. So, another thing that I've used in the past which I was actually using just before this company sent me this deodorant, was the Kiss My Face Sport Active Life deodorant. I always want to call it Sport, but it's Active Life deodorant. This was not something that I love. It works great, but lavender is one of those things with me. I'm not really into like floral scents as much. Certain scents I do like that are floral, but lavender is so hit and miss with me. However, as far as how this deodorant works, I love it. My favorite scent by the Kiss My Face Active Life deodorant is just the plain Active Life deodorant. I don't know what the scent is. I think it is the Sport scent. I could be so confused right now, but I think it's called Active Life Sport. Could be wrong. That is one that I love. I've been using that one for a really long time. It works with the Vanilla Puff Powder that I have, and I love that stuff. It's great. Nothing but good things to say about it. If you're like on the fence about certain deodorants, like you're just getting into trying like vegan deodorants, Kiss My Face is a really great brand for a lot of different reasons, but their deodorant especially is really awesome. So if you wanted to try something like that out, that's a good idea. Try Kiss My Face Active Life. Oh, this is the one. Oh no, this is the one I didn't like. In fact, I hated the scent. It was by Kiss My Face, which is sad. It's the Natural Active Life deodorant, but it's the Peaceful Patchouli. I found out a lot of people don't like patchouli. I like patchouli, but I did not like this deodorant. It smelled kind of like ground black pepper. I don't want to smell like that under my arms. Like, that just smells weird. I don't know. Some people like it. I personally don't. I would rather like more citrusy scents. And then of course, no, vanilla, because I'm a total whore for Vanilla Puff Powder. But this is something I would want to steer clear from unless you're into patchouli. Then you might love this. They call it Peaceful. This thing actually makes me feel like angry. I don't know. I just don't like it. Another one, this has been around for a really long time. This is the Crystal Body Deodorant Spray. They have a little stone that you can wet under like a running faucet, and then you put it on your under your armpits or in your armpits. I don't know. Whatever. This is the fragrance and paraben free. Fragrance-free deodorant, for me personally, seems irrelevant. Like it wouldn't really do anything. Like, I feel like it would need to be a scent. So that's why this is something that I didn't really use very often. I bought it. It was on sale, but I got this a long time ago, and as you can see, I used less than half of the bottle. Keep it around though. You know, it hasn't expired, doesn't expire, so, or at least I think it doesn't. But all this has to do is just, it has to be applied to clean skin. Quick spray, spray, spray. So it's great if you want to do that and then put, you know, like a powder deodorant on top of it, but I don't know, I didn't really like it as much. Now I'm moving on to the deodorants that Schmidt sent me. So when I opened this package that they sent me, they had this cute little letter written that they hand wrote, which I thought was really cool. They wrote, "Hi Anna, thanks so much for giving Schmidt's deodorant a try. We look forward to your feedback." And it was written from the owner. So this is what it was. Cute little letter. I thought that was really cool because you don't really get stuff like that too often where they hand wrote something, so I thought that was really sweet. I want to say thank you as well. That was very nice of you to want to send me deodorant to review for my channel. It's all the different scents they have. They have a million different scents. I mean, I don't think they have a million, but they have a lot. You can see they have like this page, the Leaping Bunny right there. It's completely vegan, by the way, and cruelty-free, including third-party animal testing, of course. Alicia Silverstone has used it. The name is right there. Sorry, I'm filming on a laptop, so it's backwards. But it says, free of aluminum, propylene glycol, parabens, and phthalates. I never pronounced that right. It's a confusing word. By eliminating underarm odor and wetness without the use of harmful chemicals, Schmidt's offers a no-guilt alternative to conventional brands. The Lush scent that they sent me was, let me read it to you guys, was bergamot and lime. And when I first read that, I thought, this is going to smell really weird because I've never smelled like a bergamot deodorant and lime especially. So I was surprised when I smelled it how nice it was. It was like really fresh and clean. So it came with this little thing on the top, this little spatula, see? But this little spatula was glued to the top of the lid. And then they tell you, like, let me see if I can show you the consistency without dropping it on the laptop. They tell you to scoop some out, like that. See? They tell you to scoop some of this out. And it says in the directions to, warm a pea-size amount in your hands before applying it to your underarms. Okay guys, I had to switch where I'm at in my room just because the light. The scent that I was talking about is the only one that I opened up from the package that they sent me. This is the, I mean, I've smelled them all, but I didn't use the other ones that I'm going to give away. But I did use this one. This is the one I'm keeping. This is in bergamot and lime, and it's their large deodorant that they sent me. The scent is really great, like as I stated. My only issue with this deodorant is the application process. I feel like if you were in a rush, applying this would not be ideal. I had to do it over the sink. I feel like if you were applying this in like a rush, if you were like me, if you have horrible time management sometimes, I feel like this would be a disaster to use because it falls from your arm when you're putting it on. If you were doing this, you need to do it like fresh out of the shower, like so that your skin is clean. It hasn't, you know, sweat at all, so there's no bacteria that could build up with this stuff. But after I applied it and I rubbed it in, it actually lasted for a surprisingly long amount of time. The smell remained. It was great. I ended up putting some of my vanilla puff powder on top of it later on, but it didn't cover the smell. It was a good smell. It's citrusy. So out of all the deodorants that I've used in the past, I would say this is up there as far as like coverage. If it works good, it does. It works really good. So it does work great. The only issue I have with it is just applying it. I feel like maybe it was more difficult for me just because I'm more, I don't know, I'm always in a rush with things, but it smelled really great. I mean, it didn't stop the sweating because it's not an antiperspirant, it's a deodorant. It's supposed to be more natural, so for being a more natural deodorant, it actually worked fantastic as far as like blocking the smell that we all get, like BO or whatever, and it blocked it really well. If all people like in the world were to review a deodorant and say it works, I would be the best person to test it on just because I constantly am like overheating all the time for various reasons. So I feel like if I'm able to say it works good, then that kind of speaks in volumes. And it did work good. I didn't smell. It was great. It didn't create any irritation or anything. So if you're somebody who's sensitive like that, I don't usually get like irritation from stuff, but if you are someone who is sensitive to things like that, I feel like you'll be okay. The other scents that they sent me was first one, lavender and sage. Like I said, I'm not a huge lavender fan, but this sage actually smells good. Like I'm opening it, but I'm not touching it, of course. It smells like something from Lush, like one of the soap, block of soaps. I don't remember which scent it was, probably the New Bar soap, if anyone's familiar with that. It kind of reminds me of that, I don't know why. This one is cedarwood and juniper. This is, I'll open it slowly. But you guys can see the consistency. It's thick like deodorant, but it's not liquidy. Go like this and it won't, you know, fall out. But this one is actually pretty nice. I can't really tell what it is that this scent, what it reminds me of, because it's kind of trippy. It's, I don't know, it's really creamy smelling, surprisingly, but this is cedarwood and juniper. So that is one of the ones I'll be giving away. And then the other one is ylang ylang and calendula. So ylang ylang is very citrusy. Calendula I think is herbal. Whoa. This one smells cool. I think it's because of the ylang ylang. It's a really beautiful scent. It's in a lot of like things from Lush, so if you're familiar with Lush products, this would be good. I haven't used Lush in a while besides my vanilla puff powder, but this smell really reminds me of like the I Love Juicy shampoo. It smells good. I bet this would work good under your arms. They gave me another one that is fragrance free. This would not be something that I would have purchased just because I feel like that fragrance really helps for when you have like bad sweating days. Like I feel like fragrance free probably won't do much for you. This is probably more for more sensitive skin types, but I am going to be giving this one away as well. See, even though it's fragrance-free, I'll still smell it. Yeah, I don't smell anything. A fragrance-free one, this will be one that I'm giving away. The Ylang Ylang and Calendula scent. This is one that I will be giving away. The other scent will be cedarwood and juniper. This one's like really woodsy. Can I say woodsy as far as like a scent goes? Actually, no, this is more like clean. Now I'm starting to think it smells a little bit like an ocean scent. Don't know why. Lavender and sage. This one I'm giving away. I'm giving away 4. Thought it was 2. Now I realize it's 4. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm very confusing. So just to clarify everything, I'm going to limit the giveaway to being in the United States and Canada just at the moment. If that changes, I will update you guys on one of the links that is below this. It'll be either the Twitter, Google Plus, or Facebook. If you guys are interested in this, let me know what country you live in, and I could look up what the shipping rate, and if I feel like it's okay, like if something I could do, then maybe it won't just be limited to the United States and Canada. That being said, I wanted to say another big thank you to Schmidt's Deodorant. Thank you for wanting me to try out your scents, and thank you for sending me all these free deodorants. It was really sweet of you guys. And I say check it out. Even if you guys don't win the giveaway, check it out. Especially the Bergamot and Lime, because that's the only one I use. I give like a thumbs up. It works great. It smells really good. Everyone's body is different. We all sweat in different amounts. We all have more odor than somebody else. I mean, everyone's different, so it depends on how it would work for you guys. But I liked it, and yeah, that's really all I have to say for now. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!